Are we good? Are we live? Are we live, people? Are we here? Are you with me? Or am I alone in this room? I'm alone in this room, no matter which way you square it, but at the end of the day, I'm a crazy man screaming about Dandadan at a camera lens. Hi, guys. Hi, guys. Hi, everybody. Yes. Bit of a confusing one, guys. Bit of a confusing one because nobody seems to know how to get access to the chapter. I'm going to just go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and pin that boy right there. So, I don't know what it is. It's still not up on Manga Plus. I believe it's out in not English on Manga Plus. I don't know. It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. It very well might be bound by location, guys. If you're not in the right territories for it, it might not even be accessible to you. It's very strange. It's very strange. But don't worry, guys. Don't worry. We'll go through it here. Yeah, no, like I said, it's really strange. It's very odd. I don't know what it is that's going on with Manga Plus. This isn't the first time that I feel like they've dropped the ball, like you said, JH. It's a bit weird. You know, like, I don't even know if we've got a chapter next week. I don't even know if we've got a chapter next week, honestly. But, yeah, it is accessible on Viz for some of us, right? However, regardless, the link is there. It is pinned in the chat, people. If you haven't seen it, haven't read it, there's your link. And if you want to go through it, you can do it as we go through it as well. Otherwise, please feel free to use this as a kind of loose way of experiencing the chapter if you like. Hi everybody, Year of Humiliation. This is the Manga Plus Year of Humiliation. They are right. Hiatus might be coming. Yes. I wish I could get it to just be on all chat in the first place. Like, because you never know. You never know when apparently Monado alone will show up and justify it. Yeah, I mean, it might be a hiatus thing to come. I don't really want that, but there have been quite a few hiatuses this year. And it's definitely odd, isn't it? Because, like, I mean, it's pretty consistent still, right? It's just, it definitely kind of, like, messes with the rhythm of things. I need to keep coming up with absolute bullshit to replace it with every now and then. You know? But anyway, right, the chapter. For those of you who have actually had the opportunity to read it, you know what? Let's go ahead and throw up a poll. Have you read the chapter, people? It would be great to know that. Now, the real question is, are we just going to get less people show up today because of that? I wouldn't be surprised. But, yeah. I mean, right. So, what we'll do is we will cover, very briefly go over what happens in the chapter, and then we'll just go through it page by page, right? Hi, Nachan. Hi, Kells. Hi, Tiberius. Hi, everybody. Yeah, what we'll do is we'll just go through it. We'll just go through it with a fine-tooth comb for those of you who are unable to actually see this. Like I said, I think they've dropped the ball pretty big on it this time. Anyway, let's not dwell on it. You know, because we have what looks to be another kaiju fight upcoming. And we kind of predicted this last week. Oh wow, 17 months! Holy shit, Nachan. That's amazing. You get in there. You're gonna hit the next tier soon. You're gonna move into the next tier before you know it. I think that is I don't know who that is. Is it Gigi? Is it Ida? Who's next? What's the next tier? Does anybody know? I should know. I should know this. Let me check. Let me check for you. Who is next on the list? What is it? It's Ida. Holy fuck. Okay. You know what? The current rate we're going, someone may hit Momo tier. Yeah. I know, it's eyes and mouths. I know, it's disgusting, isn't it? What appears to be, what, like a T-Rex head and, what, a pterodactyl? It's fucking rancid, dude. I don't know what the fuck. Like, this is clearly some horrible combination of different dinosaurs. And guys, while I appreciate that some of you haven't seen it yet, I appreciate some of you guys have not seen it yet, maybe one or two of you. But don't worry about that. We'll go through it in with a fine-tooth comb soon. Just you know, just bear with me. Bear with me because, you know, I don't want to get a copyright strike, and usually they can be pretty protective of it, especially if you just jump straight into showing panels, even if it is within the scope of fair use. Yeah. The tunnel. Wait, what? Oh, right. I suppose that's a good point. Like Turbo Granny. Interesting. I mean, that is interesting. Copyright. Right. Yeah. Well, we'll get to the nitty-gritty. Let's just first off... Hi, Fizz. Let's just first off go over the chapter in a kind of like... with a general broad stroke, right? So... I think the most interesting thing in this chapter is probably the stuff with the dinosaur, the Godzilla type character, or more specifically the William Marshall stuff. I think that look, here's one of my concerns. I'll express to you what it is that I appreciate about the potential of this, as well as kind of highlight something that I have a bit of a concern regarding. So, first off, there's a clear kind of analog here, comparative kind of thing between the Evil Eye and this William Marshall character, right? Notably being sacrificed. You know, not just a ruthless childhood, but the essence of being sacrificed, right? Now, obviously, this William Marshall guy didn't die here, and he went on to kind of be defined, I suppose, by this moment, at least insofar as the Dandadan version is concerned, which is a character obsessed with revenge, making the world pay, making people pay. That is exactly what the Evil Eye was when they first found him in the Cursed House arc. And the fact that he is a dinosaur as well adds another level of connective tissue between him and the Evil Eye. And I do really love that the Evil Eye is getting that opportunity, because obviously he was really upset that he didn't get to fight the Kaiju in the Kaiju arc. And this, giving him this chance here, is a great kind of callback to that. And I hope that there is a potential here for him to drag forward. Yeah, we'll go over the William Marshall stuff when we actually get to it. I don't really know to what degree these things matter in the grand scheme of things. Yeah, he's tougher, exactly. Like, again, I think that element of sacrifice, is really important here in creating that connective kind of element between the Evil Eye and this character, right? However, I will say, I love the Evil Eye. I think the Evil Eye is one of the more interesting elements of Dandadan. You know, obviously you've got Momo and Okurun, you've got some of the characters like Ida and stuff, but as far as the kind of, it's a bit of a running plot at this point, the Evil Eye. Ever since he showed up in the Cursed House arc and kind of got ingratiated into the family, one of the more gratifying things, I think, in Dandadan to see has been his growth, his ability to connect with people. A lot of this has been kind of relegated to the Omakis, I feel, but even in the Kaiju arc, right, he has a kind of more playful demeanor. After he offloaded the curse, the cursed element in the form of the underwear, he kind of got to express that childhood element of himself, and slowly but surely kind of integrated with the family. It was really great, and I think the last great example of that happening is when he kicked the shit out of Nuglover because he was hurting Seiko, because she promised him a family, right? She promised him that ability to kind of have another chance at it all, which is what he's always wanted. However, I will say that part of something I'm a little bit disappointed in with that character, because I really do think that the Evil Eye's growth, I didn't see what you said, Nicholas, but I will get to it. Don't worry. Like, if you want to send that back in, please do. Don't delete it on my account. I will get around to it, I promise. I'm just yapping. You know how it is. You know how I am. You know how I am at this point. But anyway. Yeah. So that's been one of the more gratifying things that I've enjoyed about Dandadan. But most of it happening kind of off screen, like Gigi becoming friends with the Evil Eye, is something I would have liked to have seen. The fact that we didn't see it and we just kind of learn it when the time is right is a little bit kind of not a cop out, but like I would have liked a bit more from that. I find him to be entertaining. I find him to be endearing. I really like the way that he kind of in the Omakis grew a little bit closer to Ida. I enjoyed that. I thought that was really good. But not seeing the way that he connected with Gigi in any capacity kind of disappointed me a little, I'm not going to lie. And furthermore, in addition to that, I think another thing that kind of disappointed me about the Evil Eye's journey thus far was also when he encountered the Ketos, right? When he encountered the Ketos on during the Sharknado incident, there was a moment in there where you could see that he was coming to the surface, but then he just didn't. And it to me, that kind of like wind out of the sails a little bit. I kind of thought we were going for like an actual thing with that. I thought we were bringing the Ketos back for a fucking reason, you know? I thought we were going to do that. We're finally going to get a second go at it. I really want to explore the Evil Eye. I think the Evil Eye is really interesting, but this... He booted them to the moon. He did, but I wanted a little bit of insight. Do you know what I mean? Like, I would have liked some insight, I suppose. Yeah, no, that's it, Nicholas. That's what I'm saying. I love that moment. That is a really good moment because we don't just see him act in a certain way and behave in a certain way, but we also see that when it comes to Seiko, she is important to him because of the promise that she had to him, which is that he gets a family, and we learn something about him. But that whole thing with the Ketos, I know they'll be back eventually. It's just that felt like a moment to kind of like really give us a little bit of insight into his character. It feels like sometimes. And this is something that Dandadan is kind of dealing with now as we get a little bit closer towards Momo and Okurun becoming an item. it's starting to branch out into its other characters a little bit, and I think that is well needed. I think that was really important. It was about time to get to that. Like, Ida getting some screen time was great. It was really, really important for her character, and also to learn a bit of insight into what makes her tick, as well as to indicate what her relationship with the people around her, specifically Okurun, is going to kind of move towards going forward. Outside of that, it's felt like there isn't a lot of time for some of these characters to be explored in the story, and I would love for that, for this bit, for this sequence, I would love for this sequence to go somewhere, to really connect with the character in an interesting way. And look, Tatsu does it. He does it all the time with Momo and Okurun. He does it all the time with Momo and Okurun. You know, it's really important. I would love for this to go somewhere, is my point. I would love for this to actually go somewhere. We've had so many backstories and indications of different villains and characters and stuff, and kind of like maybe this character is actually sympathetic, from Nuglover to Kirkcake to this guy. We keep getting these backstories and stuff, and I like that. I like exploring the characters, but I would also love for that to kind of come around and reflect on our main cast as well. The connection between this and the evil eye, I just don't want them to miss it just for the lols. You know, it doesn't have to be much, but something would be quite nice. And as far as Dandadan's concerned, I don't have many huge I don't have many huge errors, like issues with anything, but a little more from some of these characters. Like I can't express like to the degree to which I would have liked to have seen an indication that I would have liked to have seen some indication that Gigi and the evil eye were getting along in some capacity beyond just they swap out, right? I don't know. Maybe I'm nitpicking. Maybe I could be. I just feel like he's a very interesting character. He's a very confused kid, and to get a little bit more of his journey rather than just seeing the end of the journey is something that I would quite enjoy, I suppose. And what I've seen in the Omakis and stuff, I've really enjoyed. You know? Yeah, no, I don't mean the Ketos need to be there. I don't mean the Ketos need to be there. I just mean that that was a good opportunity to kind of explore that. You know? And the fact that they're putting so much emphasis on this moment as well with this kid, well, he's not a kid at this point, but I would like to maybe get a little bit more something from it, if that's the direction that he's taking this. You know, otherwise, I don't know. I mean, this character needs to be somewhat one that we can empathize with, right? Yeah, I know. Maybe it's just because I don't know. I mean, we have a lot of villains kicking about just now, I suppose, right? I perhaps things are just very big at the moment. Everything's really big at the moment. Part of me does miss a few of those kind of shorter escapades, you know? But Dandadan's always kind of felt like one really long story, more so than pure arcs. You know what I mean? Like there isn't a very clear bookend at times with Dandadan outside of the dinners. I think the closest one would probably be the end of the Space Globalist arc. I felt had a very clear, definitive bookend to it. Well, I suppose also the Evil Eye arc as well. You know? Yeah, I mean, like, even that, Nicholas, the Evil Eye's deal with Okurun, that being kind of like even just mentioned in some capacity would be quite nice. You know, it doesn't necessarily need to be, oh, let's fight on a Tuesday, but just kind of like, yeah, we don't fight anymore because of this, that, or the other thing. You know? Well, no, that's true, Bavis, for sure. Like, the story is definitely in center view here. And Dandadan's always done this really good thing. It's always done this really interesting thing where it blends the story and the character development together. And mainly because the fights inform the relationships. They reflect the relationship struggles. And so dealing with the fights, dealing with the situation at hand, has historically always been the same thing as dealing with the emotional situation between the characters, and I fucking love it for that. I love it for that. And I don't have a problem with that. I just think that there's so many moving parts now. It feels like the minute I get a little bit of clarity on what's happening, we move to something completely different. Do you know what I mean? Like the minute I get a little bit of clarity, they introduce new things, and I'm just kind of like, oh my god, dude, can we resolve one thing? Maybe we just need a little bit of proper focus on things, or I mean, to be fair, we did resolve the Ira thing. To be fair, so I gotta give my boy his flowers for that shit. Like, we actually did deal with that. And I loved that we dealt with that. This is my thing. This is my point, though, right? I loved that we dealt with that. That we finally addressed that. You know, we finally addressed the dinosaur in the room, and took that thing that's been there for so long, and we actually addressed that fucking stuff. I feel like that's an amazing step, and now the potential for Ida's character is amplified because of it, you know? Yeah, I mean, I don't need it to be a slice of life kind of thing. I definitely don't need it to be a slice of life. I don't know. I think that part of it is that Dandadan is kind of pivoting, I think, a little bit towards a more ensemble feeling. It's always had a bit of that to it, but it feels like they're really going to go for it now. Why is my bitrate down? Are you guys getting any kind of stuttering? Are you guys getting any issues with my connection? Why is it doing this? Sometimes it just does this for no fucking reason. It should be alright. A little bit. That's weird. Not all bizarre. Yeah, my upload speed is quite slow for no reason whatsoever. I don't know. You can never tell with this stuff. Alright, give me a second. Give me 1 second, guys. Don't go anywhere, because I'll know. He's gonna turn up this guy's bird stream. Yeah, I know. That is weird. No, we were just talking. Sky, hi. We were just talking about. We're just talking about where Dandadan is, I suppose, right? We're just talking about where Dandadan is right now, and the potential for this evil eye thing, right? Hi, Ian. We're just talking about the potential for the evil eye here. I just feel like I really want it to actually go somewhere. You know what I mean? Anyway. By the way, I will say that this is not one of those chapters that you can kind of sit down and just talk about for ages, because a lot of it is just things happening. So we'll go through it now. I'll try to be as generous as possible so that those of you who have not read it yet will be able to read it and go along with me. And then I do have an extra thing at the end. The music doesn't fit the chapter. Alright, fine. I'll get you a new music. I'll get you some new music. What do you think? Anybody want new music? I don't really care. We're doing it. We're doing it. What do you think? No, it's too late, Sky. You complained. You complained, and it's over. We're moving on now. You know? That, you know what, Fizz? Fizz? I'd love that shit. What you saying there? I'd love that shit. Let's go. Honestly, that would be the great... His relationship with the evil eye, I think, is one of the things, or at least his kind of understanding. You know, in the Space Globalist arc where GG finally pushes through. You like this? Yeah. It's Barely Cloudy, guys, on YouTube. Friend of the channel. Does excellent stuff. Now, if only they would release Season 2's OST, we can get more stuff. Hey, what can you do? But anyway. No, yeah, you're right. I think that like Gigi's kind of moment is embracing of the evil eye and everything that the evil eye kind of embodies. Accepting that he is capable of feeling these things as well, and it doesn't necessarily have to be a bad thing. I think that was instrumental in Gigi kind of shedding just that appealing to his kind of negative side, to his positive side, to that disgustingly positive side where he can't take anything seriously, or he can't talk about anything seriously because he's such a joker. Because that's what he appeals to. It's a safety concept. If you guys want to learn more about that, you can go watch my video on it. In defense of Gigi, and that's defense with a C. What are you gonna do? If you know, you know. No, but actually, you could watch the Space Globalist arc retold video. The Space Globalist arc retold video is arguably better at conveying the point. There's still no release date. Great, love that for us. Is this not replaying? Why are you not replaying? Sorry, friends, we're having some technical difficulties. Why are you not replaying? Do the thing! What the hell? What is this? What is this shit? It's not doing it. Help me. There we go. Fixed it. Fixed it. We good. Anyway, yeah, no, I feel like the Space Globalist arc retold kind of conveys that better, but it's through the evil eye that he learned that he can kind of express himself in a serious way. So that leaning on that relationship in some capacity to kind of understand reality about Momo's feelings would be quite nice as well. We'll see. I mean, I'll be satisfied with the fact that we dealt with the Ira stuff. To be honest, I like that we're approaching these things and tackling them head on. But just for the sake of completionist. To be a completionist in regards to this situation, I do think that dealing with the GG side of things is going to be crucial for sure. You know, definitely. But anyway, guys, let's go through it. For those of you who haven't seen the chapter, well, you know, use some stuff as jumping off points in a completely fair use capacity. Remember that. Remember that. This is all within the scope of fair use, friends. This is in no way, shape, or form a replacement, commercial replacement for the original. And nor would I expect or want any of you to even attempt it. I'm adding and transforming the content completely. You understand? Why is this not replaying? Come on. Don't do me like this. Don't do me like this. Right, if it doesn't replay this time, we're going back to the old music. If it doesn't Now, this is the fairest use. No use has ever been this fair. Anyway, dinosaurs. We have dinosaurs. In fact, we have the Ultra Dinosaur. Unfair use, never heard of it. That's what I'm saying. Now, this thing is a fucking monster. It's disgusting. Look at it. Look at it. It's got all the different dino parts. It's got the Stegosaurus's stegospikes. It's got a pterodactyl eye, a T-Rex eye, what appears to be a T-Rex head with a brachiosaurus neck. I don't quite know what this is, if I'm completely honest with you. It looks like the legs of... I don't know. It's Jurassic World. Wish it could. I know. The weakest technical issues, please. I don't need to think about it. I can't cope. Yeah, this thing is fucking creepy. Yeah. It's a monster. It's a monster. Look, it's Ida. What are you doing there? Look at her. Man, Ida's the best. She's the best. It's so fair. The fairest use I've ever seen. No one has fairer use than me. Yeah, I know. The eyes are disgusting. It was so needless. It's so needless. Look at it. It's so gross. He can't even see. He can't even see. Nasty. Loops broke. Loops back. No, please. Keep looping. What's happening? I think Viz has crashed. What is going on today? Holy fuck. Right. Okay, I'm not doing another zoom in again, let me tell you. Now, Ida has been carrying... Homer. Ida has been carrying this fight. For real. Cursed stream. It is a cursed stream. We have a cursed stream. The I don't know Saurus Rex. This is it. No, it's fucked. It's crazy. But anyway, it destroys the thing. My boy Evil Eye, Okuru and Momo still riding there. Aw, look at him. Or her. That's so cute. No. That's so cute. I'm in. I'm so in. This is the best. This is the best chapter ever of all time. It's so cute. I want a dinosaur. I'd fucking love to have a dinosaur, dude. Honestly. Honestly, guys. But anyway, we get a better look at the beastie up close here. As you can see, there are his eyes. As lacking as they may be. Evil Eye, no please. Look at him. That's fucking gross. That is actually kind of creep. Like, this is creepy as shit, to be fair. Right? Like, look at it. Ugh. Look at this fucking thing. That's wild. That is absurd. That is absurd. Blockchain was a mistake. For the first time in my life, the blockchain was a mistake. He is just the fucking weirdest guy. But anyway, yeah, it's like a fucking... It is a nightmare. It's just a bunch of merged dinosaurs together, yeah. I really like this angle as well. There's something really cool about just almost like a fisheye kind of lens here. Like the way that it just... You know what I mean? Look at Ida go, by the way. What the fuck? Look at her. Yeah, you know what? I do feel like they're kind of bringing back a bit of the creepy stuff recently. You know? And I'm enjoying it quite a lot. Yeah. Yeah. Angle mentioned. That's funny. But anyway, he's a big boy. This is a big dino. I love the whole... that's alright, Sky. Thanks for joining regardless. Yeah, with the seal and this thing, yes, for sure. For sure. Ida's a bum. Okay, don't speak that way about Ida, bro. I don't know why you're saying that. I don't know who that's for, you know? Does that make you feel good? Does that make you feel good about yourself? What are you doing, bro? Okay. I know. Crazy, isn't it? Alright. How about you take half an hour off, buddy? Take half an hour off. If you're capable of the if your attention span hasn't been completely fucking melted from your frontal lobe by TikTok, then maybe you'll remember to come back and say Ida is a bum again, at which point you just be blocked. So, you know. And look, frankly, you know what? Actually, here's the deal. If you come back in half an hour, buddy, if you have that attention span to do that and you decide to say Ira's a bum, I'll let it slide, okay? Because you would have impressed me with your capacity to actually recall events that happened more than a 3-minute scroll on your phone. Alright, see you in a second. Or never. But not freedom after speech. Damn, that goes hard, Channing. No, that's it. You see that shit, guys? Get that written down, actually. That goes fucking hard. I love that. That's our new motto over here. Anyway, he's a big old boy and he's after them. Oh man, I love that we're doing dinosaurs right now. It's great, isn't it? Isn't it great, guys? Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! 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 Not you! I was just... No! Oh no! I can't believe it! I can't believe it! Oh no! Oh no, I can't believe it. Why did this have to happen? Why? I actually can't believe it. I promised to you, I did not. No. No. Oh man, I can't believe it. No. Why the fuck? I can't believe that just happened. I'm actually mortified. Of course that's the one I had to fucking get attached to. This is why you don't... I'm so glad I didn't fucking name it, by the way. That could have been really bad. I know, that one specifically. It was a baby. And it gobbled it up. It just had a little chomp on it. What the fuck? This is nightmare fuel up here. That is actually fucking creepy as shit, isn't it? I'm not naming it now. Oh, you know what? I will. I'll name it Nevin. That's a shame. Anyway, this guy, the clown guy, is all like, bro, eat the people, not the dinosaurs. Can you beat it with your light staff? Alright, so they are going to the barbershop then. This is like a race against the clock kind of thing, isn't it? You know? This is like a race against the clock. I'm very curious about what the deal with the barbershop is, by the way. Right? Like, what is the deal with the barbershop? I don't know, man. I think maybe once we've gotten through this whole fight, I think we might get some actual information about what the fuck is going on. You know? There's kind of a bit of a similarity to the Nessie fight here as well, right? Where it goes off the rails, they summon a beast, it goes off the rails and starts attacking their own people until they take it over, right? Yeah, I think that Vamola and Kinta working together to defeat the Dino feels like a necessity. I mean, they went out of their way to show us that Vamola's suit is fixed. This is why. This is why. The Kaiju fight. Another Kaiju fight, by the way. How many Kaiju fights are we on now? Right? We had, obviously, the first one with Vamola versus the boys, the gang, which turned into the big robot, and we had the Kaiju fight of the great Kinta. Do you think that the fight, right, guys, this is important actually. Do you think that the fight will be Kinta and Vamola fighting side by side, or Kinta and Vamola merging their equipment into one ultimate suit? Like a Mechagodzilla thing. What do you think? What do you, the viewers, think it is? Maybe they initially fight side by side until... That's a good point, Mark. That's a good point, Mark. It could just be maybe he, like, gives Vamola jetpacks? Right? I don't know. I feel like we kind of have to do that of Voltron, yeah. I feel like we kind of have to do something with it, you know? But who knows? We'll see. Gives the Vamola a gun, yeah. Here, a shotgun. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see, JH. We'll see. Or Vamola wearing armor. Yeah, like armor or something. Giving her a sword and shield, bro. Could you imagine? Could you imagine giving her a sword and shield? Because this guy has a sword by the end of the fight, doesn't he? Like, if I'm not incorrect, he uses his tail as a sword or something. Yeah, look, he uses his tail like a sword at the end of the fight. So, what happens if Kinta creates a sword and shield for Vamola? Alright, no worries, Bavish, McTavish. See you later, dude. Ah, that's what it is. He's gonna make her a sword and shield. That's what it is. Telling you. I'm telling you guys, it's just a fact of nature. I would love to see the evil eye in there as well. I'm curious about how this is going to play out. You know, it just feels like a lot of fights. It just feels like in Dandadan, a lot of fights end up boiling down to some degree of big fight, of big thing fight. A hammer and anvil. Oh, that would be appropriate. That would be appropriate. It just feels like they just end up in big fight territory, though, don't they? Right? Anyway, the guy that I had to kick the shit out of is hanging about. Don't bring a sword to a gunfight. Fuck, that's badass. That would traumatize William. William! It would. Would it actually? He is a grown-ass, like warrior. You know, by the time that they call him in. He's an expert fighter. Oh, you mean the hammer and the anvil thing? Yeah, no, that would do it. You know? That would do it. But anyway. So the idea, again, like I said, this is kind of like the Nessie fight in that kind of way, where they need to summon or need to take over the mindless beast with something that's actually going to listen to them, and endow it with more strength. And here, he just possesses it with an expert fighter, a legendary hero who was never beaten in over 500 battles. William Marshall. And the clown, I don't know what the deal with the clown is, but I don't know what the deal with the clown is, but I hate his guts. I really hate him. I hate this clown, man. I really don't like him. Yeah, no, this is it. I really hate the clown. Ogre Club into the Gundam's Beat Saber. That'd be fucking badass. Kill that human. Yeah, I also don't think that this guy's human. I mean, look at him. Look at his fucking. Look at this. Look at this shit. Yeah, William Marshall. I don't really. I'm gonna be straight with you. I don't really take down the clown. Hi Zero. I agree. I don't really know much about William Marshall as a historical kind of figure. I did a little bit of reading on the actual individual on Wikipedia. It's, you know, I don't really know a lot about them though. I did see that they had they were in a battle of Lincoln or something, which is really funny because I lived very close to Lincoln for a period of time. British license revoked. No, you're incorrect. How dare you say that to me? How dare you say that to me? All right, it's the expectation of all true British people to know fuck all about British history outside of the main characters, right? Like, you know about Henry VIII because of all the this is it. This is it. There are some big ones that you learn in school, and that's it. And that's it. Yeah. The main characters. You learn about the main characters of history, which is the royal family. You know what I mean? Like, this is just how it was. Look, you know, the education system tilts towards such things. Abraham Lincoln. Yeah, that is what happened. Lincoln is absolutely not older than all of America. Yeah, I know, Toto. It's very strange. It's very strange. The chapter is just kind of not up on most things. I don't know why. Here at the Sorb, we love the great man framework of history. Yes. And I don't know, John. Yeah. Yeah. A Book of Rook. The Good Book of Rook. Yes. I can very briefly catch you up on what's occurred in the chapter, Toto. Here, I'll just fucking show you. Dinosaurs. That big monster dinosaur with lots of dinosaurs all in one dinosaur. Dinosaur chase. Characters run. Dinosaur eat other dinosaur. Clown get mad. Clowns say, I'm going to control dinosaur with the will of the warrior. With the soul of William Marshall, a great warrior. And so William Marshall, great warrior, takes over the body. And then this creepy guy is all like, I'm in love with this child. I don't know what to tell you. That's what he says. And he says that, you know, she's too formidable though. So I guess I need to do something specifically. I don't know what his plan is. I kind of don't want to know what his courtship ideals are here. He kind of is disgusting. So, you know what I mean? Also, lose the boots, bro. Lose the cowboy boots. I just don't think Ida would be into that. You know? So he summons the thing. Also, this dinosaur has a Metal Gear Solid dick. It's got a Metal Gear dick. Right? Let me check. Hold up. Look, see? Check it. See the Metal Gear dick? Yeah, reject all. Piss off. Hold on. Where'd it go? God damn it. Metal Gear Rex. See, he's got the same thing going on. Or even, I don't know how to spell it, Sahelanthropus. He's also got the same thing going on. See? See? Protrusion. Yeah. It looks like either one. It looks a bit... Yeah, it does look a bit like either one. It does look a bit like either one, you're right. But I suppose yeah, it's a good chapter. It's a good chapter. Oh, I'll check that out in the Discord. Patreon link in the description. Join as a free member to get access to the Discord. It's the best place on the internet for Dandadan. To be fair, any mech after Evangelion tends to look a bit like either one. Evangelion is great, by the way. They just recently put End of Evangelion in the cinema again. I didn't get the opportunity to see it. I have seen it in the cinema before, though. I think End of Evangelion is pure art. Pure art. Anybody who hasn't seen Evangelion, you should watch it. It's amazing. I'm glad to hear that you saw it, Homer. The only problem is that watching it with some of the fans for Evangelion can be a bit much at times. It can be a bit much at times. Channing, whilst I don't want to get too into Evangelion just now, the ending of the show and the ending of End of Evangelion are kind of the same thing. They're kind of the same thing. That's alright, Toto. Thank you for returning to the stream, Toto. I appreciate you coming back. So I will do whatever I need to do to keep you coming back. Thank you for being here. Caution, you'll get trauma. Yeah, you very well could get a little bit of traumas. But, yeah. Watching Evangelion before watching Evangelion is wild. One of Rook's earliest videos about Evangelion. I don't remember that. I don't think it is, Tarantano. You mean Cowboy Bebop? You mean Cowboy Bebop? I've never made an Evangelion video yet. Anyway, he looks... he's got a Robo-Dino dick. Dinosaur. Everybody do the dinosaur. I'm glad to hear it's relaxing. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. It is a pleasure to be here for you. Cowboy Bebop is goated. That's true. It's undeniable. But anyway, it stands up in the Godzilla stance. And then Okurun spouts some absolute ridiculous stuff about the impact of gravity and the stabilizing body weight. This is Metal Gear as shit. This is very Metal Gear. You know? My god, a bipedal walking tank. That's good. Yeah, Nicholas is amazing. Is amazing. Reduces the impact of gravity, an effective way to stabilize your body weight. I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna be straight up. I feel like this is a little bit unclear, just generally speaking, right? I know. This is it. I love that she is that she is actually knowledgeable about it. She's actually knowledgeable about it, and she hates it. Oh no, it's so bad. She hates it. She still fucking likes him, dude. Oh, it's so bad. It's so hard to fucking witness, isn't it? Doesn't it just hurt your soul? Oh, she's so good. She's so good. I love Ida so much. And this fucking piece of shit, look, I'm gonna be real. She didn't even fucking know what people are sacrificing for her, god damn it. Unbelievable. And now it's frozen again. Unbelievable. These people. These people. Honestly. Anyway, this reminds me of, what does this remind me of? This reminds me of the fucking explosion in fucking... Hold up. It reminds me of the explosion in the fucking Space Globalist arc. It reminds me of the explosion, how it, like, knocks them both forward together. Let me find it. Let me find it. Hold on, guys. Hold your horses. Today, please. Today, please. I expect Dino William Marshall to sound like Liquid Snake. Yes, quite possibly. Where is it? Hold on. Right, I'm getting like... There we go, right. Let me find it. Let me find it for you guys. Let me find it for you. Weeb Central is going so slow right now. God damn, dude. All this for one little fucking image. Here we are. Where is it? No, it's so slow. It's going so slow. I might just need to drop this whole idea, and that devastates me. That devastates me. It might even be quicker to go into my files for it. Right, you know what? I'm just gonna have to drop it. Sorry, guys. You're just gonna have to take my word for it. You're just gonna have to take my word for it. That's really annoying. What's going on, by the way? Everything Dandadan. So many technical difficulties today. Sorry, I'm fine. Cunning feels like a mistranslation. Yeah. I think that this is probably like something to the effect of you're so smart or you're so kind of resourceful or clever or something. This bit where they both get knocked forward here by this dinosaur, it reminds me of when they both get knocked forward after Okurun shouts at Momo in the Space Globalist arc, and then there's an explosion as he's crying and they both get fired forward. It reminds me exactly of that. And I was just wanting to take another look at it to see to what degree we can consider them to be parallel to each other. But alas, I was neglected this opportunity by the technical difficulties. But it's okay, because I have access to my files. See? It reminds me of that. That's what it reminds me of. Stop getting all cute nerd on me. I like that more. I like that more, Nicholas and Channing. I prefer that. But look, that's similar, isn't it? Not so similar that you have to draw the parallels, right? But like similar enough that it shows that they're kind of... They're both idiots. You know what I mean? And I love that. I love that they're both fucking idiots together. It's great. Oh shit, I just realized I didn't have the fucking... I can't believe it. I didn't even have it up. I didn't have it up. There you go, guys. See? See? They're both idiots together. Isn't it strange to have different music today? Isn't it strange? Anyway. Momoku is officially back on track. We're getting there. We're going to reach the promised lands. Okay? We all just need to hang the fuck on and we'll get there, people. We'll get there. But anyway, they get knocked on the floor and they hit out with the gya and the yow. What happened? The dinosaurs stopped moving. And then we get our backstory. People. Here he is, the boy. William Marshall. Son of the boy John Marshall. It's Beanbag, hell yeah. It makes stuff up in the Spanish version. Interesting. But anyway. So obviously he's taking over the mind of the dinosaur. And here we have him. This is very sad, to be fair. Right? Rather than surrender... So they capture him. They capture him and threaten to kill him if they don't surrender the castle. And obviously he's relying on his dad to save him. This is... I do wonder... One must wonder what exactly this is about. Why is he shrouded in darkness like that? Right? Do as you will. Maybe it's because we don't need to see his face. What the fuck is wrong with you? Yeah, even he's like, what the fuck? Do as you will. I still have the hammer and the anvil with which to forge still more and better sons. Well said, John. Your threats mean nothing to us. So he abandoned him. He betrayed me like he did mother. That bloody bastard. I'll make him pay. Bloody bastard. I don't even know where he's from. It's probably nothing like that. Fucking ridiculous. The most fucking old man English voice. Yeah, bloody too right. Fucking hell. Is it actually in Wikipedia, Tarantino? That's fucking cool. That's actually a real line. That's dope. That's a cool line, to be fair, right? It's obviously a bad person thing to say, but it is pretty badass. You can't deny it. You can't deny it. I'm sorry, it's true. So Katsu didn't need to design another character. I think you're right. I think that is exactly what it is. I'm gonna be real. I'm quite interested in this guy. Yeah, because he sees his father as evil. Yeah, for sure. For sure. It shows that he's just a stand-in for anyone who's kind of this mind, right? But he's a lonely boy who was supposed to be sacrificed. And it's somewhat similar to the evil eye. But he's obviously a very angry person. I'm quite keen to see more of this as well. Yeah, I'm keen to see more of this as well. For sure. You know? This is a very interesting thing. I hope that they actually take it to an interesting conclusion. What's quite curious is, what the fuck? How is he doing this? How is he able to call upon this fucking spirit, essentially? I don't really fully understand the way that these groups work. They're obviously very much attached to history, right? What was the serial killer guy? It was something Gacy. What was his name? John Wayne Gacy. It's weird, isn't it? Albert Fish. Very strange. Alright. See you, Nachan. Ta-ta. But it's odd. But now he wants to kill him. And he rips the fucking things out of his eyes. And he uses his tail as a sword. And Ida says that she's gonna just fucking... Ida says that she's going to... she's gonna take it in herself because she's fucking wild. She's crazy. And Okru's like, yeah, you're crazy. Why are you not running? We're fighting against the kaiju. I can at least stop it in its tracks. She's so cool. Ida is so cool. Look at this fucking aura that she's got. It's fucking so cool. She's badass. It's so anticlimactic, yeah. Look, just the both of them again. Look, the fucking idiots. So doomed. They have no powers. Momo and Okrun were the toughest on the team, and they've got no powers. It's fucking absurd. The evil eye is clinging onto it. What is wrong with him, dude? It's fighting time and I'm tougher. That's fucking crazy. I'm so ready for it. I'm so ready for it. You know what? You know what? I hope that he does take it by himself. Fuck it. That'd be badass. Also, I love that the vending machines bonk off of its head. Conk and bonk. This is it. This is what I need. I love the evil eye. Yeah, I love the evil eye. For sure. They have the same reactions when bullshit happens. Yeah, exactly. It's beautiful. A lot of aura in that. A lot of... Yeah. This is so fucking ridiculous. This is so ridiculous. What is he doing, dude? Oh, I love the chaos that he brings. I love the chaos that he brings. Don't do this to Nev. I'm sorry, but I feel like I need this. I need the evil eye to do something cool. Maybe he's gonna climb inside of its eye. Maybe he's gonna climb inside of its eye and have some kind of conversation with it. I need Vamola. I'm dying here. No, you know what? Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. Look, I'm not specifically taking that away from you, alright? Not me. I'm not specifically doing such things. Right. Anyway. We do have an extra little thing today to do. And we'll do it. Hold on. Let me get it. Let me get it. Because we're at the end of the chapter, guys. Yeah, I know. It has to talk. It has to talk. Or what's the point in all the backstory? Yeah, no, that's true as well, Mark. I mean, it might be that all of these things end up happening, right? But anyway, this is a bit more... It was a good chapter. I'm glad that you enjoyed it, Toto. I'm glad that I enjoyed it a lot as well. It's definitely not the kind of chapter that you can talk a lot about, I think, which is why we kind of got through it a bit quicker than usual. Yes, Fanta Lemon is fucking goated. It's amazing. And that was not product placement. Please, some product want to be placed. Please, I'll place a product. No problem. I'll do it. Ask me to sell out. I'll do it. Let's go. I'm joking. I'm half joking. Anyway, here's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be doing it. It's kind of like a quick fire tier list kind of thing, except that it has to be, it's quite a competitive, confrontational way of doing things. And I'm looking forward to doing this. This will be fun, guys. This will be fun. You ready? You guys ready for this? Let's go. No, come on. That's crazy. Wait, remove. I click the one I like, right? God damn, we are just hitting in. Like, I'm sorry, Payasi, right? But it is, you know what I mean? It might have been your ranking. It might have been your ranking. It's a good thing Nachan's left. I know. Right, sorry, Seiko. Oh, fucking hell. Oof. Yikes. Kashimoto or the fairy tale card. Right. I mean, you know what, guys? Real quick. She prefers Kashimoto. About that. Real quick. Are we judging this based on how much we like the character, or how much... What are we using as a metric here? How much we like it? How much we like the character? Right? How consequential they are? How important they are? Who wins? I think it's like, right? It's like based on subjective liking. Alright, well, fairy tale card, because you're just going to get the good characters on top and the bad characters on the bottom. Okay, I assume we're all Kashimoto, right? We're all team Kashimoto. He's not really done much, but we'll give it to him. Evil Eye every day of the week. Sorry, Evil Eye. Oh, shit. Now, this is difficult. It's a bit difficult. Evil Eye is fantastic. But Seiko is great in her own way as well. I'm going with Evil Eye. I'm going with Evil Eye, people. If we get to a really tough one, I'll throw up a poll. I know. Look, we all gotta remove certain elements of our monkey brains for this, okay? Right, sorry, Kashimoto, bro. Oh no! Oh no! I'll be real with you, I don't really remember that much about which one's powers are which. Who has a cooler ability? Which one is which? What's his abilities? The dark one. Oh, that is... I think that's cooler than Kashimoto. Nah, see, oh, dear. Nah. I'm sorry, Kashimoto, bro. Don't tell Nachan. Nachan, I'm sorry for what I'm about to do. I'm sorry. Really? You guys are voting for Kashimoto? I feel like Payasi's abilities are cooler, aren't they? He has the Phoenix, I know, but you know what I mean? I'll wait for the poll to hit 3 minutes. Nachan, forgive me. God, forgive me. I did not hit her. It's not true. It's bullshit. I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark. Kashimoto's fit is better. Nah, that's true. Nah, I can't argue with you there. He's definitely not quite anything for Nacha. No. All of you guys are voting Kashimoto as well. What? Someone give me a reason. Give me a good reason. I could barely differentiate them. No, Nicholas, I hear you. You're my favorite customer. Yeah. 1,000 red roses, please? I cannot tell you, that is confidential. Anyway, how is your sex life? You're tearing me apart, Lisa. Yeah. And you guys see that version with Better Call Saul in it. They remade it shot for shot, but with fucking the guy who plays Saul Goodman. I forget his name. Oh, hi, Mark. You know what, Tom? You did come back. To be fair, I grant you that, alright? No, he did come back. To be fair, guys. To be fair on him, he did come back. I did say I'd let him have one. All right, now I'm gonna leave that one there. Okay, I don't do it again, or I will have to block you. But he did come back. To be fair, so can everybody just appreciate that for a second? I know he's wrong. I know he's wrong. I know he's wrong, but he did come back. Why did you come back? Can you explain why you chose to come back? Like, I'm not even asking that like as a loaded question. I'm genuinely interested. Thank you, the best. No, you know what? Fine. It's just fine. Just don't spam. You can stay. You can stay if you don't spam. I quite like. I like that you did it. I like that he did it. I can't fault him. I can't fault him. You know. No, I know he's going for the. I don't want to tell you. He's earned endearment from me. What we got? What we got? Kashimoto. Are we going Kashimoto? You came back because it's funny. Fair enough. That's as good a reason as any. As good a reason as any. Fuck's sake, man. What the fuck? Cool. Alright. Alright. It is funny, to be fair. Can't fault him. Yeah. You're right, Nev. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Democracy means nothing here. Thank you, Nev. You get it. You get it. Rin, I guess. Okarun. CSG. Ooh, shit, that's tough. Nah, it's gone. It's over. I have ignored the poll. I've ignored the poll. Yeah, I think it's gotta be Reiko Kashima for me as well. I think it's gotta be Reiko Kashima. Okarun. This is tough. This is a tough one. This is a tough one. Fine. Fuck. I hate this guy. He sucks ass. He sucks fucking turd nuggets, bro. No! 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 Fuck! God! Anyway. Oh dear. Democracy a way out of this, idiot. Like that. Nah, fuck all y'all. Ooh. Ooh, tough one. Hard question. Seiko. Reiko. Rin. CSG. It's like no, what are you gonna do? You can't stop me. You can't stop me. None of you people can stop me. I'll do what I like. I'll do what I like. I don't know. I don't know. Payasi, I don't know. I mean, I don't really know. This is tough because they're both in it basically not at all. You know what I mean? Like they're basically, neither of them are basically in it at all. So I feel like any of them is a tough one here. I like Booster more. She's got more potential. Payasi, Kashimoto, Fairy Tail Card. Okay. Adachi, Akira Silky, Ida Shiotori, Ida, Koki. Well, this is depressing, isn't it? This is it. This is depressing. Ida, Koki, Acro, Adachi, Vlad, Vamola for sure. Who's that? Is that person in Dandadan? Should I just remove them? Should I remove them from the list? What do you think, chat? What do you think, chat? Chatters, what do you think? I've never seen that man before in my life. Should I remove Raya? Should I remove Raya from the list? Oh dear, we have fun here. No, I know that's Zuma's boy. I know that's Zuma's boy, don't worry. Good portion of people voted yes. Alright, Night Toto, thank you for joining. I don't even know who you are. Night night. Come on. Come on, guys. He's not good at... Yeah, he got shafted by the draw. No, but this is a question about whether or not to remove him. Hi, Hoops. Yeah, this will probably be a bit shorter than usual, to be honest. Fine, I won't remove him. I won't remove him. Alright, I was only having a laugh. I was only having a joke. Keto suck ass. Oh shit! No, go back! Undo. Oh, sorry, I got distracted. Manjiro, Chiquitita. I'm so sorry. No, it was an accident. It was an accident. It was an accident. $3 a month. Look, Nev, I'm sorry, dude. Careful. Absolutely unbelievable. Manjiro, I guess. Who do I like? Who do I like more? Who do I like more? I'm gonna be real. Chiquitita kind of sucks ass. Right, he does though, doesn't he? He kind of sucks ass. He's like a nobody. He doesn't even do like he does save. He does save Okarun. I'll grant him that. I'll grant him that he saves Okarun. All right, and on that principle alone, I'll give it to him. All right. Yeah, thanks, Mark. He's out of line, but he's right. That's crazy. Why did you delete clips? I know it's fucking horrendous, isn't it? No, I'll give it to him because he saved Okarun's life and because he was in the lava scene. Does Raya ever express like? Does he express a character at all? Like, does he have a character? Is there a character that he has besides being Zuma's friend? I guess I'll give it to Raya. I'll give it to Raya because you know, Akra Silky, Adachi, fuck. These guys both suck, but he did take Nuglover's powers. I'll grant him that. Hannah was there in that. Yeah, Hannah. Oh, yikes. Yikes. Mama, I say. Sorry, I don't like it. I don't like to have to do this to you, mate. This is tough. This is very difficult. This is really difficult. This is actually really hard. They both serve similar functions in Dandadan. They both have quite tragic backstories, but they also provide a very needed degree of levity. A very needed degree of levity to the story. I think I'm leaning towards Vermola, if I'm honest with you. Yeah, I think I'm leaning towards Vermola on this because I think she's able to express herself in a more kind of dimensional capacity, whereas Evil Eye is admittedly constantly hilarious. I think Vermola's depth and progress as a character is a bit more on display. So I'm gonna give it to Vermola. Evil Eye. Seiko. Now this is tough. This is tough, actually. Because I like Koki a lot, so I think I'm gonna give it to Koki. Muko. Reiko. Like, you know, I don't know what to tell you, guys. I don't know what to say. She's still not clicked for me. She's not clicked for me. Still. I don't know what to kind of like. I understand that there are elements of a character that are really interesting and worth exploring, but she's not clicked for me still. She's been around for a while. You know, I don't know. I feel like I think she might be the least interesting of the main group to me. I think she may be the least interesting. Manjaro stands on his head. No, he's right. Chiquitita sucks ass. Fucking hell, dude. These questions. Chiquitita. Which one? Which one? Which one? Which one? Like Raya, I think. Acrosilky. I'm more compelled by the character of Adachi. Payasi. Kashimoto. Which one? Which one's better? Which one's more interesting? Alright, Channing, catch ya. Vlad or Fairy Tail card? Vlad or Fairy Tail card? I feel like the Fairy Tail card was more interesting. I voted for Vermola over Evil Eye, yes. Yes, I did. I love Vermola. I think she's a great character. No, I saw it. I saw your message, Nev. I think Fairy Tail card. I think Fairy Tail card. Definitely Vlad. I hate Reptilian. Hannah. Fuck. I hate Reptilian. What on earth are we looking at here? GG. Who the fuck is he? Who's this guy? It's GG. Who is this guy? Who the fuck is Vakappa? Is he the Kappa demon? Is he the Kappa demon? Well, Hase. I don't do that with joy. Turbo Granny! Let's go! Let's go! I'm gonna be real with you guys. I'm Turbo Granny. Who's this old geezer? Joking. They got naked to fight Rin and Koki. Yeah, he's pretty low on the list. Oh shit. Oh man, this is tough going. This is tough going. His dad's a plane. Oh no, we don't talk about that. Fuck's sake, come on. My dad was a plane. No. I think I might put... I'm giving it to Banger. Yeah. Oh, Ludrus. Turbo Granny. GG. Rokuro. Banger. Kinta. Shrimp. Taro. Ludrus. Like, honestly, like, I don't really care about Hanako that much. No. I don't really care that much about Hanako. I find Hase is a more compelling character. Right? Like, this is how we're judging this, I think. I think that how I'm judging this is based on which characters I find the most compelling and interesting. You know? I find Hase more interesting than I find Hanako. Hi, Orbis. Welcome, welcome. I find Hase more interesting than I find Hanako. You know, she makes people shit themselves. That's pretty cool. So I'm going with Hase, Hanako, Daiki. Fuck, dude. Fuck. She was the hero of that arc for sure. It's gotta be Bega. Bega. Queen. Goddamn. Now, it's gotta be Zuma, right? Zuma. Right, now, I want you all to know that when I vote for Red Baron, it's because I find him to be compelling as a punching bag. I find him a compelling creature. Interesting. An interesting creature. It's also very fun to have him around to beat, like, to emotionally beat down. You know what I mean? Hating on Red Baron has brought me great joy in this life. So we're going to go with him. I love Bega, but it's got to be Zuma. Bega. A likely story. Slandering Red Baron is why this heart beats. That's fucking GOAT, dude. Yo, that's pinned. That's pinned. No, not Murakami. He sucks ass. I don't even take joy in the right. Miko. He loves that he hates him. I'm gonna be real with you. Who I find more compelling in this argument is Yatagarasu. No! Fuck! Oh no! This is not happening. This is not happening to me. This is not happening to me. Oh my god. Look, it's a cop-out to remove them. It's got to be Jack the Ripper. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. No. Are we going to get to a Miko versus Muko soon? Is that what's happening here? God. Oh, fuck. Zuma's the more compelling character out of the two of them, right? I'm sorry, but the more compelling character has got to be Zuma. His relationship with his brother is fascinating. Oh, Vega. God, they are really putting me through my fucking paces here, by the way. Turbo Granny. Gigi. Zuma. I don't know. That's a good question, Nev. I find Vega more compelling. I actually find Red Baron more interesting. Serpo. Banger. Kinta. Man, we are really going through our paces here. Holy fuck. By the way. We are absolutely being fucking dragged through it, aren't we? Like, this is... like, who gets to be middle of the list kind of thing, you know? Shrimp, for sure. Over Shrimp is wild. Yeah, what are you gonna do? Maya's a microphone. Yeah. I guess her. Queen. Ludris. Hase. Hanako. Daiki or Hasta? Nah, I know that, Tarantado. I know that, but that's the extent of him, isn't it? That's his whole thing. He has one thing. Who's more compelling? Hasta or Daiki? I guess Daiki. Fucking hell, dude. Jesus Christ. What are they doing to me? What are you doing to me? Oh, no. I can't deal with this. I can't deal with this fucking question. This is not right. This is not right. This isn't okay. You can't ask a guy this. Fucking hell. I actually don't know. I've got to get help on this. I'm going to phone a friend. I don't think he took Hannah on a date to see the underwear. It's gonna be tougher, yeah. Who is worse? Don't 50-50. Don't you fucking dare 50-50. Thank you. What are we voting? Look at what we're voting. Look at what we're voting. That's what we're voting. Between a shit and a turd. A stinking shit or a smelly turd. This is so bad. Don't 50-50. Do not 50-50. People, what are you doing? This is not helpful. You can't middle of the road this, please. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, we've got 56. We've got 56. Okay, we're doing okay. Alright, so it looks like Kappa is gonna top the list. It's not even. Don't, please! Please! Oh, okay. Alright, okay. Interesting. Did somebody swap their vote? Did somebody swap their vote? That's crazy. I don't want to be the tiebreaker. Please. Okay, what did they do that was bad? Murakami was using images of Koki to convince her to do things that he needed her to do, and he was also completely abusing Adachi. Vakappa with Rin and Koki did some bad shit. I think he's worse. I think he might be worse. I think he might be worse, actually. I don't know how to say it, but I think he might be worse. Wasn't the only girl. Oh my god, was he not the only girl on his phone? Fucking hell. Jesus Christ. Which Epstein do you hate the most? That's crazy. 5%. Fucking hell. Right, you guys vote. I feel like Kappa's worse. No, Gerardo, why are you doing this to me? Gerardo, why are you doing this to me? No, you did not just do that. Homer, you make a great point. Homer makes a great point. That's crazy. That sentence alone. No, Wolf, it's not what it looks like, buddy. It's not what it looks like, alright? That sentence alone. Vakappa tried to crush Rin's head while wearing nothing but a codpiece. I think might put him at the bottom of the fucking list. That is a sentence that's like accurate. No, not voting my favorite. Let's not phrase it like that. I'm voting my least hated out of the two of them. It's not about my favorite. Neither of these are my favorite. I hate them both. You know? If anything, it's your fault. It's Toaster's fault for sending this to me. No, you can't be doing this. You can't be for real. Most cursed sentence ever uttered. Fucking hell, dude. I don't know if I can choose this. Most cursed sentence ever uttered. Right. I'm just gonna do it. Alright? I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna vote with what I think is true and honest. Now, I'm not proud of that. I'm not proud of that. Didn't feel good, did it? That didn't feel good to do. Nah, I just need a minute. We all witnessed it. No, please. I just need a minute here. I know it's Momo, alright? I just need a second, okay? Yeah, I think it's best we never speak of this again, Nev, you're right. I'm gonna say Vamola, I think. I think that I find Vamola more compelling than Gigi. Funnily enough, anyway. Momo wins all automatically. I know, thank God they removed clipping. Who do I find more compelling? Probably Gigi. Evil Eye. Oh, this is getting fucking hard as nails now. I think I find Zuma more compelling than Seiko. I find Zuma more compelling than Seiko. But I find Seiko more compelling than Bega. Koki. Go with Muko, Bega, Miko, Red Baron. Oh. Yar! I think that Vamola's more compelling because there's I find her character to have a little bit more texture to it, I suppose. Like Gigi, I think Gigi's whole thing with Momo is obviously very interesting and compelling. I have no problem with that. I think that's going to be really interesting. But after that, I don't know that there's a lot really with Gigi that it massively draws me in, at least at the moment. You know what I mean? Like, he's a nice guy. I like him. But Vamola has a lot of stuff left untold. And I think that Vamola's future in Dandadan is going to be really compelling, you know? I also find the notion that she's a child of war, a child of genocide, to be more interesting. I think there's a lot more that Tatsu can do with that. And the way that it shapes her as a person is more interesting. Hi, Toaster. Yeah, you missed something awful. Probably Rokuro. Definitely Banger. Definitely Kinta. Probably him. Shrimp is more compelling. Reiko. Manjiro. Oh man, the Stinky Smelly Club. Look, guy, we got the Stinky Smelly Club over here. Rin is definitely more interesting. CSG, and then between these two, Stinky Smelly Club, Icky Pooey Club. Well, Chiquitita sucks ass, and so does my also sucks ass. But Mai is more interesting, I think. Queen. This person. Chiquitita's more interesting than Taru. Well, Raya's more compelling. I'm just going to be real. Not for the meme. I'm not doing it for the meme. Alright. Chicky the goat. Nah, Chiquitita sucks ass. I'm sorry. Right. Oh, shit. I'm just realizing that everyone typing Chiquitita is saying little one because it's being fucking automatically translated. I thought you guys were just doing a meme. I thought you guys were doing a meme, but it just translates it. I almost forgot that Rook-chan hates kids. What are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do? Akira Silky, Adachi, Taro, Ludris. I find Hase more compelling than Payase. Payase, Kashimoto, Hanako, Fairy Tail Card, Vlad, Daiki, Hasta, Seal Man, Seal Team Dix, Hana, Nakikito. I hate Reptilian. Oh man, I hate Reptilian. I know Nachan is disappointed. She'll see this on the VODs. Don't tell her. She'll see this on the VODs. I never had to compare Miko and Muko. Alright then, guys. Here we are. You ready? You ready for the ultimate list, guys? You guys ready for the ultimate list? Damn right, Fizz. We got Momo Ayase, Okurun, Aida Shiratori, Turbo Granny, Vamola, Gigi, Evil Eye, Unjizuma, Seiko Ayase, Koki, Yukishiro. Right, I don't know how this happened. I don't know how Muko got above Miko, but I refuse to allow this. I refuse to allow this. I can't believe you did this. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? Why? I didn't even get to compare the two of them together. This is bogus. This is bogus. This is bullshit. I'm happy with the top 10. I know that you like Muko more. I know that you do. Oh, this is bullshit. Nug Lovers in my top 15. Yeah, I enjoy. Look, guys. I think that Nug Lover is a good fucking character. All right. I just hate his guts. It doesn't mean he's bad. This is my list, not yours. He's right. He's got me. All right. I think Nug Lover is a great character. I just hate him. I hate him. He sucks so bad. He sucks so bad. Yeah, he's a compelling failure of a villain. Exactly. That's a perfect way of saying it. It's perfect. Slandering Red Baron is why this heart beats. Rokuro Serpo, Banga, Kinta, Yatagarasu, Shrimp, Reiko Kashima, Manjiro, Rin. Who put her as the GOAT? Damn, she is really low in the list, isn't she? Damn, I hate her ass. Holy shit, bro. I fucking hate her ass. That's crazy. CSG. Kinta's 17th. CSG, Jet Booster, Exo Kerr, My Kawabanga. Kawabanga, dude. Queen, Frenchie, Chiquitita. He sucks ass. Raya, Acro Silky, Adachi, Taro, Ludras, Hase, Payase, Kashimoto. Look, they're together. They're together. Yeah, I am ranking this based on how compelling I find them as characters, which also includes potential. Their potential as characters. Hanako, Fairy Tail Card, Vlad, Daiki, Hasta, whatever his name is, Hannah. Right, okay, this seems about right. This seems about right. This seems about right. Like, there are a couple of things here that I think maybe I would switch around. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that shit. Potentially I did, yes. I find Kinta's potential compelling. I find elements of Kinta quite interesting. I think the way that he and Okurun have kind of bounced off each other is interesting. I just, like, Rin is interesting enough for me. Raya has fucking no potential. He's never going to show up again. When was the last time he showed up? Does anybody have the website? Does anybody have the website handy? I think Kinta is in. Mods, delete that. No, absolutely not. You have no power here. You're so mean. No, I'm not. He's. I'm sorry. He's just never gonna show up again. All right. Like, I don't feel like that's a mean thing to say. Your favorite character is practically, for all intents and purposes, dead. I don't feel like that's a mean thing to say. I think that's a completely fair, valid thing to say, and not all nasty. All right. Manga channel. Ah, perfect. Let's find out. Let's find out, people. Nah, he's dead. He's dead. It's been a year since since we got a whiff of him. Since we got a whiff of him. Without her memories, Momo is basically dead too. No, that's crazy. You did not just say that. You did not just say that out loud. People, ban her. Ban that cat. C-tier character. Defender, fighter, friend, riot. This is crazy. You can find it on Viz. Tell me I'm wrong. That's crazy. No, she's not. She's still in there. This is so crazy. No way. That's unbelievable. This is ridiculous. Perfectly normal reaction. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold the phone. No. No, I don't. I'm not going to follow that link. I'm not going to follow that link. I don't know where it goes. Is it a clip? I feel like it's a clip. I feel like it must be a clip. You're all crazy people. You're all crazy. And I'm the only sane person on Earth, apparently. He's right! Right. Now that sounded more unhinged than I intended. It sounded more unhinged. Right. You're all crazy people. That's crazy. The white wall. Do you remember that? Do you remember those days? Do you remember those days? Thought you were better than that one. White wall. Yeah. That's fucking wild, dude. Am I the only sane person on Earth? When was this? A year ago. Holy fuck, by the way. Tell you what. That tier list, guys. One day I'm going to get that edited up and stuff, and we'll be able to look at it. Look at my fucking pop filter in frame. Look at that shit. Compare that with the more elegant microphone art. In fact, I have it done that. This was it. Look at it. And you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy about this piece of fucking shit is whenever you hit the table, the whole thing would shake, and the microphone would pick it up, would pick the whole thing up. It's fucking ridiculous. It's so bad. And it was on the shit camera. It was on the shit camera back then as well. I had no access. By the way, have you guys seen this? Ah! Oh no! There's scoops. There's scoops of ice cream. Cute, huh? Pretty cute, huh? I got that. It was destiny. Never let it be said it wasn't. How weird was that, by the way, that we just messed around with the focus? Crazy, huh? What's that? You want to see the merchandise? You want to see the merchandise that you can get at safetyzonerookie.com? Sure thing, of course. That's no problem whatsoever. Yep, you can get your hands on this bona fide, certified Safety Zone Rookie merchandise, guys. You too can purchase as many things as you want. You could purchase 2 of them. You can get it in white, you can get it in black. Made by the community, for the community, with the community. That's right, you too can have a Turbo Granny mug. Safety Zone Rookie collection. I'm begging you, please. Please. Made by Kells and Angle. I'll tell you what, actually, Nev, you'll like this. What do you think? Isn't she perfect? Isn't it everything you needed it to be? Pretty cool, huh? Thank you, Toaster, for sending me the Vamnola. Thank you for sending me the Vamnola. I appreciate you sending me that. That was a tailor-made thing. Well, yeah, no. Well, that you're referring to the Discord. You're referring to the Discord, Nev, which Patreon link in the description. Join as a free member to get access to the Discord. It's the best place on the internet for Dandadan. Bar none, people. Bar none. Yeah. Yeah, the Safety Zone rookie mugs are great. You know, it's crazy how high quality the merchandise is, you know, over at safetyzonerookie.com. You know, I'm going to try and get a bit more of this merchandise stuff done soon. Because it's been a minute since we had something new to the collection. I believe it was Christmas, actually. But here you go, guys. Safety Zone Rookie Volume 2. All of our variety of merchandise by Angle and by Kells in the community, by the community, for the community. You can get it in a range of different colors, people. They're gonna take my thumbs, please. I like Bone. I personally like this one the most. Pretty nice though, huh? You too can shop at Safety Zone Rookie. You too can shop at safetyzonerookie.com. Of course, it is summer, so you can get yourself a shirt instead, a t-shirt. What about that, huh? How neat would that be? You'd look so nice in it. You, the viewer, you'd look very dashing in this. I assure you. Okay, that's enough plugging. You'd look great in it. You'd look great in it. I'll tell you. I promise to buy something. That's okay, Hoops. You worry about you first. I don't have the zip one, but I've heard good things about the zip one. I might get one later on in the year for myself as well. You know, if you want to rock the Safety Zone Rookie look to all your friends, and they'll say, "Where did you get that?" And you'll say, safetyzonerookie.com. They'll say, "Where did you get that to look so dashing, so charming, and so genuinely attractive?" They'll say, and then you can say safetyzonerookie.com. I got that at safetyzonerookie.com / whatever language. Jakarta never has winter. That's crazy. That's crazy. You can get a mug, or a tote bag, or a sticker. I am actually going to start working on a volume 3. I'm going to start working on a volume 3 soon for the merchandise, guys, because I want to kind of get more stuff out there that's not just Dandadan focused. I want to get some stuff out there that is kind of driven by the Discord community and made for the Discord community, so that we can kind of make something really interesting. You know, kind of some kind of non-cult like uniform. What do you think? What do you think? Huh? Pretty cool. The reception. I'm sorry that you have bad reception, Pickle. But yeah, I'm gonna make some more stuff. I'm gonna work with some artists to make some new stuff that is more squarely focused on the community vibe, rather than relying on me making stuff that's kind of vaguely Dandadan veiled, right? I'm sorry, Pickle. I'm sorry, Pickle. But you did join Plain Socks. You'll see. I've got some ideas for stuff. All right. But I've got a lot of other things on, so we'll see. I'll try my best to get it done, guys, because I really want to. However, I think I'm going to call it now. We've kind of done everything. Mean stick figure. Yeah. I'll hit you up for that. Let's see. What's worth knowing? Obviously Twitch continues every week on Friday, sometimes not every week on Friday though. It all depends on how things work. I am working on a video. It's nearly finished with the writing stage. It's going to be moving into production soon. I anticipate to have it recorded, the voiceover recorded, script finished, voiceover recorded, and starting to edit it this week. With any luck, those of you on Mount Olympus, you know who you are. It's a special area of the Discord. Patreon link in the description. Join as a free member to get access to the Discord. It's the best place on the internet for Dandadan. And for those of you who are on Dandagang level or the Yokai Power tier level, you will get access to an early kind of like intro of the project, because those of you on those tiers are very special to me. Very special people. You guys keep the channel running. You keep everything here, the lights on, everything running. And I note that horrifically, I have not shouted out those of you on the Yokai Power tier level. I will do that now. People, please pay attention. Put your hands together for 720, Angle, Blissy Cat, Botacon, Charles Grousington, Danny Dan of Edo, 5th Gram, Jersey Becky, Orbis 6565, Quentin Tarantado, Sarah, Stupid Source Agent of Chaos Port, Stupid Source Agent of Chaos Port, Toastjiro, Let Me Explain, Wondrous Jellies, Your Favorite Scented Candle, Zero, Tim Kai, and Peasant Pickle of Rookie Land. I love that name. I know, I'm sorry that I took so long, guys. I'm sorry that I took so long. Did I say Botacon? Did I say Botacon? I hate that I did that. Fuck's sake, I was in a vibe. I was in a... Yeah, I'm sorry that I took so long. I'm sorry that I took so long to do that. I've been all over the place today. But, guys, those of you on the mountain are going to get access to that content early. Guys, that intro content early, so you will know what that is about before everybody else, which is something that I'm excited for. I'm glad that I can do that and share that with you guys. Where's the video, Michael? Please, no, take him away in that nasty comments. I'm not that upset now. I'm glad that you're not that upset now. You made it in time. I was saving it. I was waiting for you, Pickle. I was waiting for you. I don't know why Botacon shows up. I fucking despise it, though. But anyway, those of you on Yokai Power tier level and those of you on Dandagang tier, I appreciate it a lot. So thank you. You know, one of these days, guys, I think one of these days it would be really good to either do a stage or a stream, like a privated stream, and we could just have a chat. We could all just have a chat. You know, a nice kind of like no focus on anything, no focus on a game, just a kind of like back and forth. I don't know if that's something that you guys would want to do or not. It strikes me at times that we had a kind of like about a year ago when we first started doing this and into the first few months of doing this, there was like the vibe was, obviously it's a bit more streamlined now. It just is. Things are a bit more streamlined, a little bit more focused at times. I find that as a consequence of that, we kind of, what would you say? There's a different vibe, right? Like back then we kind of meandered through things a bit more. We kind of spent our time with these kind of post-chapter talks. We kind of just chattered a little bit. I mean, it was different. It was a bit different back then. I mean, you know what I mean? It could be good to kind of make some space for that. You know, I'm not saying like every week, but like it could be a good idea to make a little bit of space for something like that. To just chat. Because it's been a minute. You know? But, meandered once or twice before. That's nice. Yeah, no, Orbis, exactly. That's what it, yeah, I remember, yeah. No, you remember. I remember. Like those first few streams of just kind of like thingy are very important to me. So maybe we could make that work. But anyway, guys, this has been fun as always. I don't know if there's a chapter coming. Does anybody know if Manga Plus has Dandadan on it yet? I don't know if there's any kind of chapter coming. No, it's still not up. Wait, does the Spanish one say that there's a chapter next week? Does the Spanish one not say that there's a chapter? No, it says 2 weeks from now. The Spanish version says it'll be 2 weeks from now. So it looks like we have a hiatus next week. Yeah, it looks like we're on hiatus next week. I'm gonna be real with you. I feel like that's the most likely situation. So they're killing our momentum. We might need to think of some other kind of angles for the streams as well. But let's cross that bridge when we get to it. So guys, I'm gonna go. Thank you for being here. Thank you for tuning in to the Sorb. I'm gonna make better use of the soundboard next week. Anyway, I'm gonna go. So thanks for being here, everyone, and bye bye.